Hi, my name is Kaylee Batakia, and today we're going to be talking about clouds and precipitation. Today we will be discussing the following topics: the formation of precipitation, the differences between rain, sleet, snow, and hail, the weather fronts that occur, and lifting air. So the first topic we're going to be discussing is how precipitation is formed. It is formed by a process we call hydrologic cycle. It's also known as the water cycle. So we get the water comes from oceans or any type of extra water source from the atmosphere. It can come from lakes, oceans, any type of water. Transpiration comes from our plants. What happens is the water evaporates and becomes our water vapor, which is our condensation. As soon as our water droplets are too compacted or there's too much, it will become our precipitation. Precipitation can come in multiple forms such as rain, snow, sleet, or hail. And this is just a good visual image of what the water cycle is. To be discussing is our weather fronts. The first one I'm discussing is the cold front. When a cold front moves in, it typically moves in from the northwest to the southwest. The front moves in a much colder and drier air. This results in significant temperature drop in a short period of time. So say it's 80 degrees and we get a cold front, it can drop to maybe 60 degrees. But cold fronts are very drastic. They happen very quickly. The next one I'm going to be talking about is a warm front. Warm fronts are a little more gradual. They're not quite as drastic as cold fronts. They usually result in cloudy, rainy, or even snowy weather, but is usually followed up with warmer weather. So, for example, this week we had 50 to 40 degree weather, and on Sunday today we are having 70 degree weather. So it was a little bit of a slower pace than what happens when we get a cold front. Stationary fronts occur when both warm and cold air meet, but they do not have the air mass to move one another. So they're pushing against each other, but they don't have enough to outweigh each other. The weather that may occur during this front, it's fog, overcast, rain, or snow. And finally, the occluded front. An occluded front happens when a cold front meets cool air that is ahead of a warm front. The warm air rises when the two air masses meet. The warm air is being pushed upwards during this process. This creates strong winds and heavy precipitation. So this front would occur when we have thunderstorms. This can also create tornadoes. The final topic I'm going to be discussing is airlifting. Why is it important? These different kinds of lifts in air create different weather elements, such as snow, rain, sleet. This is also how fronts are produced. Convergent lift is a pile of horizontal airflows in different directions. They cause it to collide and force the air upwards. Frontal wedging forces the air upward, and masses of warm and cold air collide.